Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. Jnana Yoga is the path of intellect, path of discrimination, path of analysis. Use the intellect to go to the very source of intellect. That is the Jnana Yoga. The first step in Jnana Yoga is to here get the information. Where do we get the information? Just like we have our subjects having the information in our textbooks, there are textbooks of the Jnana Yoga. They are called Prasthana Traya, the three streams of yoga. One is the Shruti Prasthana, Smriti Prasthana, Nyaya Prasthana. Shruti Prasthana is the directly revealed, the Upanishads. How many Upanishads are there? Maybe thousands, we don't know. 800 Upanishads are available in print today. But 10 major Upanishads give the whole essence. Therefore, if you want to study all aspects of Jnana, these 10 Upanishads are adequate. The Upanishads. Isha, Kena, Katha, Mundaka, Mandukya, Aitriya, Prashna, Chandogya, Brihadaranyaka. Brihadaranyaka, the biggest, the smallest is the Mandukya Upanishad. But the Upanishads are very difficult to understand because they are all just expressions of their realization. Therefore, there is a need for the compilation, editing, and put them in a proper form, just like a thesis. That's the Bhagavad Gita, called the Smriti Prasthana. Then any system which has to stand for a long time, it has to be put in a logical framework, mathematical precision. That is the Nyaya Prasthana, Brahma Sutras. So these three give the complete knowledge base for the Jnana Yoga. Among the Upanishads, Mandukya Upanishad is the smallest. What does it say? In the first verse itself, it tells us, Om Vidyeta Daksharamidam Sarvam Tasyopa Vyakhyanam Bhutadbhavad Bhavishyaditi Sarvam Omkarayeva. Om, is the substance with which the whole creation is made. It says. It is the primordial sound, the first sound. So, we saw the latest discovery of NASA. When the sun produces the different sounds, the spectrum of sound that we hear, there is the sound frequencies which are much higher than the normal, which we hear, and that which is below, we cannot hear. That is the anahata. That we hear is called this ahata, that we don't hear is the anahata. So what they did was, they condensed the anahata also into the sound spectrum, and they played on that. And basically, it gives you the sound of Om. And therefore they say, it is the sound of the sun, they say. So in modern physics, we know that everything that is physical is made up of energy. Because every object is made of molecules, atoms, protons, neutrons, fundamental particles. And every particle is made of packets of energy called quarks. You can calculate how much of energy is in given matter. E equals mc square. Therefore, everything in the physical world is nothing but energy. But what about that which is beyond the physical Pranamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, anandamaya kosha. What is that made of? That is made out of Om. Om is the field. What is the difference between that Om field and the energy that we do? There is consciousness, there is intelligence in the primordial sound and the Om field compared to the energy field. And therefore, the whole creation is made out of Om. One end of the spectrum is the physical world, energy. That is the Annamaya Kosha. Then the subtle is Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. Upanishad tells us that all these 5 koshas which make our creation, the seen and the unseen, the past and the present and the future, Bhuta, Bhavat, Bhavishyat, everything is nothing but Om. And it goes on changing and changing and changing and changing. Take the physical body, Annamaya Kosha, goes on changing. Every day billion suns get created, a billion suns get destroyed every day. Since we came to this hall, all our bodies have totally changed. What to talk about the mind, emotions, intellect, everything changing. That's why it's called Jagat. How does the word Jagat come? Jagatyan Jagat. That which changes is Jagat. That which changes is creation. Therefore, as I often mention, the great philosopher, Buddhistic philosopher Nagarjuna, gave a beautiful model of the creation. We call it the Kshanika-vada. Kshanika means it comes and goes, temporary, momentary. So the whole creation comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes, he said. Somebody asked him a question. Okay, sir, that's very good, wonderful, we understand. But then is there something that does not change? He did not answer, he kept quiet. But the later group, the Mahayana group who came later, they said that is Shunya, Shunyavadis. Kshanikavadis, Shunyavadis. That means it is silence. It is a zero. Then later on when Shankaracharya came, he said, how can it be a zero? How can it be a Shunya? This fantastic world that we see, this infinite creation that we see, can it come from a zero? Can it come from a Shunya? Can it come from a silence? No. That also should be full. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam. This world is Purna and that also is Purna. So what is the relation between this creation and that pure consciousness, the reality, infinite? Purnat Purnam Udachyate. This creation comes out of that infinite source. So what happens? Once I have this object, if I take out this object, what remains there? Zero. X minus 6 is zero. What about here? Once this creation comes out of that intimate, will that become a zero? No, sir. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. That Purna remains untouched. Infinity minus infinity can be infinity. That's the difference between the equation of the finite and the infinite. Purna minus Purna can be Purna. No. But x minus x is always a zero in the finite world. No. Therefore, we are all born of that infinite source. And when all of us, the whole creation comes out of it, it remains untouched. So that is unchanging reality, pure consciousness, infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, infinite power. And that's what we all are. That's why Swami Vivekananda said, each soul is potentially divine. We are all born of that source. which is infinite. And therefore, what is the goal in our lives? Is to manifest that divinity, manifest that infinite knowledge we have, infinite power we have, infinite bliss we have. And that is our original source. I call that as our real home. What's our real home? So happy, so blissful, so powerful, so full of knowledge. And we have to manifest the divinity. How do we do that? By using the Gnana Yoga. So this is the knowledge base that has been given in all these Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita and the Brahma Sutras and everything. But how to get that knowledge, how to realize that truth, you have to do Nididhyasana. Nididhyasana is contemplation. In Nididhyasana, you must go on searching from where thoughts arise, from where the intellect is emerging. Go on deeper and deeper and deeper. It's a very dynamic, systematic search inside. It's an inner research that we do here. So when you are sitting, just go on observing from where the thoughts arise. We all have this experience of the search. For example, you heard a shloka yesterday. You want to remember that. What is the shloka? What is the shloka? What is the shloka? Given, what is happening there? You are searching inside. Searching. And suddenly you get some flash. Om Sahana. No. That is not the shloka. And what is the shloka? What is the shloka? What is the shloka? Go on hearing. Purnamadaha. I got it. So this is the flash, the Jnana. When you go on doing that searching, you understand that it is all peace, silence, infinite silence, blissful awareness. So the culmination of Nididhyasana is Jnana. So Jnana is a flash. So when you get the Jnana, there is an explosion inside. You realize a truth which you had never fathomed. Then what happens? After some time you forget it. Again the habits die hard. Ajnana comes, the Maya overpowers, and all this knowledge goes away. I am this body, comes back. What you had realized that I am not this body, I am that infinite silence, goes away. Therefore, again and again you have to do that. Again, go back to the Nididhyasana, get the Jnana, and you have to stabilize the Jnana. Getting a flash of Jnana is very easy. You can do it in maybe 1 day, 2 days, 3 days if you just practice very nicely. But to stabilize that, you have to change yourself, you have to transform yourself. You should become a part of your entire personality. That's what it says. It becomes Sthita Prajna. The Jnana becomes stabilized. So this is what you have to do. Arjuna, Krishna is telling, you have to all the time be in the source, in the Jnana Sthiti. Then Arjuna asks, what are the characteristics of such a person? Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava. When a person is in that state of Sthita Prajna, what are his qualities? How does he walk? How does he drink? How does he eat? How does he sleep? What is his lifestyle? Then Krishna gives the beautiful verse which you must all by heart. So let us chant. Prajahati yada kaman Sarvan parthamanogatan Atmanyevatmana tushtaham Sthita prajnasthadochyate Tada Sthita prajnaha iti uchyate. Then he is called as a Sthita prajna. When Manogatan sarvan Sarvan Kaman Yada Prajahati. When all the desires, all the thoughts, all the intellect, everything is completely vanquished. That means you are in a state of complete silence. The thoughts are not arising in that state. You are in that complete state of silence. You are complete mastery. It doesn't mean that you have become stone. It doesn't mean that you have become mentally retarded. You have all the capacity. When you want, you can think very deeply, very focused, dynamic, full of energy, vitality, sensitivity and brilliance. But when you don't need, you are completely in that silence. You have that mastery. Is that enough? The second portion, Atmani eva Atmana Tushtaha. So he is always happy unto himself. He is in the state of Anandamaya Kosha, Trupta Sthiti, Ananda Sthiti, Shanta Sthiti. He is in the state. And this is the state of Sthita Prajna, he said. That means, all 24 hours, he is in tune with that infinite reality. That's what Karma Yoga says. Yogastaha Kuru Karma. If you are in action, you are in tune with that inner silence, you are doing the activity. Otherwise, you are sitting, you are completely in the state of Ananda, in that silence, in that pure reality. This is what we have to achieve. That is called the state of prajna. And above that, the fourth transformation occurs, advanced Jnana Yoga, in which you start fathoming the higher laws of Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. You start understanding those higher and more generalized laws. And ultimately, you reach that ultimate goal of pure consciousness. You go back home. That is the ultimate goal. Let us hear. Let us contemplate on these thoughts. Sit tight, eyes closed. Relax all parts of the body. Beautiful smile on the face. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Search from where the thoughts are emerging. Any thought that comes, go to the source. Search from where that thought has come. When you go on searching, suddenly you get the flash of that infinite silence. Blissful Anandamaya Kosha. Retain that bliss, spread the fragrance of bliss to everyone. Namaskara Mudra. Asato